So often we look at nutrition as just something to keep the body alive. Well, it's more than that, much more. You can do so much with proper nutrition. A lot of the stuff that we feed our pets is not an optimum level.
What does your average layperson do about feeding their pet in Canada in 2017?
The whole thing about nutrition is based on some misconceptions that have been propagated by the pet food industry for many, many years. That they are the only people that can provide a balanced diet. They're totally manufacturing foods. So when we talk about this, I like to separate processed foods from unprocessed foods. Processed foods meaning anything that's in a bag or a can. Are they all bad? No. Are they optimum way of feeding? No. I think you have to realize that the packaged food is a convenient product for the pet owner, if you will. Really, the problem is that it's not the most efficient for the pet to consume. There's a lot of material that's in those concoctions that, because of the processing, that are not that could be even detrimental to the patient's well-being. I prefer unprocessed foods, and we really promote that from our clinic standpoint of working on trying to get people to use more and more unprocessed food.
And what constitutes unprocessed food?
Well, it can be raw, which is available. You can buy it commercially made raw in this day and age, which is wonderful. You have a lot of variety of different raw foods out there.
I mean, if I were to move Stella off of her kibble and her canned food right now, what would I do? Would I whip up a batch of rice, throw in some chicken, chop up a bunch of vegetables, and call it a day?
There's such a variety of different available sources for the food, and I think that people have to realize what they're doing and take it upon themselves, put it on their onus to do the research work, and then we can certainly give them advice and support in trying to work out a best diet for their pet. But it's up to the person that we're talking to, the client that we're talking to do a lot of the research work and how they're going to approach it. You can buy the stuff. You don't have to make it. Now, I agree, there's some people who are dying in the woods, they're going to make this stuff properly, and that's great, and I give people advice on that, and there is lots of good advice on how to do that. But it isn't always very easy, and I totally agree with you. I think you just have to pay somebody else, if you want to call it that, to make the stuff for you, and it's readily available, and you don't have to worry about the quality of it, depending on who's making it, of course. They're usually well balanced and does a very good job. That's the way a pet should be fed. The pet food is a convenient product, but it's anything but a natural way of feeding.